Shalom, shalom. Keep in mind, Shaman's Corner will be active tonight. Um, Once again. So that one is gonna be on Hawaya Spitaflow playlist. Hawaya Spitaflow. The name of the song: I break devils, we bury giants, and we slaughter any who get in the way. So, Patience Warriors I'm about to play next, and then I think that's in a smaller piece of I like that, or do it like that, which is more. I like it. You'll I think some of y'all like it, cause it's one of those break the fucking mind the mind games. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those where it's like, am I gonna fucking just be, or am I gonna fucking let other shit force me to, try to be something else that I'm not, and all that shit. Like I don't. One thing I hate is that mind control shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there who they play fucking mind games, and I fucking hate mind games, bro. I hate those fucking mind games. I can't fucking stand it. That shit pisses me off so goddamn much. But at the same time, it's always a joy to watch motherfuckers like that be dismantled by y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's that shit where it's like, dog, the fuck is wrong with you? That's the narcissist bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And part of that narcissist bullshit is just like exposing them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? The bitch weak as hell. Weak as hell. Because a lot of them motherfuckers do black magic. And I hate that shit. And we have been fighting opposed to black magic and people's incantations and shit. You know what I'm saying? And seduction spells and shit like that. People have been doing trying to do separation spells and shit like that, incantations opposed to me and my family. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing death ones, you know what I'm saying, stuff about murder, stuff about rape, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas' existence? You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up and praise y'all. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? If I seen y'all niggas, I snap your fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? Yahuwah name. I don't like niggas like that, bro. Because they sit there and they hunt the innocent. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do the real work. They're greedy. They don't want to do work. You know what I'm saying? Like Prince David was saying, like fast money and shit like that. That's how them niggas used to thrive. Y'all not thriving off what the Most High given to me and my family in force. You know what I'm saying? I keep everything, all that Yahuwah promised me, and the names and essence and everything, every way he promised me. You know what I'm saying? And nothing less. I'm not settling for anything less. I'm worth more than whores. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a whore, so I'm not gonna be out there with motherfuckers that Yahuwah knows and my wife knows they're whores. You see what I'm saying? That's part of force. That's part of being in a covenant with the Most High Yah. It's like it's more than just a talk. You gotta live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when I come out here and I seek to praise Yah, I seek to praise Yah because it's right. You know what I'm saying? I seek to praise Yah not only because it's right, because it's what I love to do. This is who I am. I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I've been angry. Let me fix this. You know what I'm saying? I've been angry at times, but I still don't know how to not acknowledge Yah. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know how to not talk about Yah wherever I go, and sometimes it's got me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like in a lot of fucking trouble, nigga. I almost lost my life. You know what I'm saying? My babies have been in danger because I adore the Most High Yah. I'm not about to stop for none of these weak ass niggas out here. Period. The other females or males, Yah knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly enforced. That's exactly why I be calling these niggas out, because they're weak as hell. They're weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? I feel in my mind, I feel like anybody supporting the people in this wicked industry is weak as hell too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all murderers, they're all sodomites, they're all people who eat babies. Not just baby parts, like whole babies. They call it spirit cooking. Them niggas have sacrificed their families to eat their family members and to get fame and shit like that. And once they got into that shit, you know what I'm saying, they still have a more fucked up lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And controlled by dumb shit. Like, fuck all that shit, nigga. That shit's trash. That's absolute trash. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed over time, you know what I'm saying, some of the people who enforce and remaining Hanum pay, you know what I'm saying? Some of the people who got out there, you know what I'm saying, big on social media, enforced, Hala Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? I watched them shadow ban my channel, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful that those people many of those people out there that I used to call friends in the past, that they gone, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, they compromised for that Jesus shit. Fuck Jesus. Jesus is a whole ass demon. A whole ass demon. A whole ass demon beneath our feet, you know what I'm saying? That's a Jesuit order. They're trash. People out there waiting for some savior to come get them that don't even exist. That's Esau's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all want to follow after Esau's ways and after Ishmael's ways with the Quran and all that shit. Sons of, like, most people don't even know what the fuck they even talking about out there, but they want to sit out there and serve some shit. That's how I feel about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau. That's Porshadin. That's that fucking Eric. That's that Islam. That's that goddamn Jesuit order, nigga. Yahuwah's greater. Motherfuckers wanna Yahuwah's greater, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They wanna boast in it, lil. That shit fucking trash. Those are wicked spirits who chose to do wickedness. One of the main reasons why these directed energy weapons is around is because them motherfuckers, and they think that they're great because they destructive. You're fucking stupid. Them niggas just they so dumb, bro. You know, I'm past that mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here every day since 2016. You know what I'm saying? I got what, damn near 8 YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so thankful that the first enforce everything that she's saying, y'all. Everything that's right, everything that's in line with keeping us in your promises, y'all. Cause I'm tired. I've been holding it in for months. You know what I'm saying? And behind the scenes, I'm crying out to y'all, literally crying out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of you in your own house in this day are releasing prayers for to glorify Yah in force? You know what I'm saying? And to help release prayers on behalf of your people, bro. You ain't no real priest. You ain't no real Khan. You ain't no none of that. You ain't at the house of Israel, no none of that shit. If you not doing that, because if you check Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, you check Amos, you check Daniel, you check Moses. Look at what the fuck they went through. You know what I'm saying? In order to remain with their family. You check Job. Look what the fuck they went through to intercede for their own people, bro. It's only the priests of Yah's people that go through these types of things. We're the ones who are charged to help keep order. Yahuwah's the order. Yahuwah's the new and the ancient order. This is the only order in this earth. I don't want to hear nothing about no government bullshit. Oh, Donald Trump. The hell with Trump, bro. That nigga dead. It's already over. You know how many clones of that nigga they already been had? Y'all niggas dealing with preachers that don't have no essence in them. They're copycats. Like clone food. They ain't got no seed in it. You know what I'm saying? It can't reproduce. If you ever seen Altered Carbon, they're trying to transfer their consciousness, their essence is a way of a false way or a fraudulent way of incarnation. Yahuwah's greater, bro. I don't give a fuck what all these niggas talking about. You ever struggle just to barely hold on to that alone? For over 2 years, damn near. Yahuwah's greater, bro. We done faced so much fucking black magic attacks. I hope every one of them niggas is gonna die. Cause I know it happened in the past of other people who put their tongues on us and forced the wrong way. There will be no Portia Dean, nigga. I called your ass out in my Atlantis is Rising video. I put your ass on your Instagram bullshit out there. And then that bitch went and hid there and hide her Instagram. That Freemason. I hate them niggas, bro. Y'all ain't no real builders and you damn sure ain't free. You don't know nothing about Yah. Psalm 83 explains all of that. Them niggas betrayed the Most High. They betrayed their own people for shit to become test subjects. No, bitch. No. These niggas gave me a direct invitation to the Illuminati and I declined that shit. You can't offer me nothing that ain't already mine, nigga. Yahuwah said the whole earth is mine. The fuck you got to offer me? Nothing. You're worthless. Them niggas ain't nothing but thieves, bro. Robbers. Pillagers. They're fucking parasites. They don't do no actual work on their own, bro. They don't do no real hard work. They don't build nothing from scratch. Everything that the whole system has is stolen from everybody else. All you white people out there, everything that you have is stolen from somebody else. Somebody got to tell y'all for what it really is. Your ancestors have stolen our lands. You have no credible evidence in the eyes of the Most High Yahuwah. You have nothing in our lands. You have nothing, no possession, no inheritance. Most of you albino white people, grays, are incubator babies. You're just clones. I didn't go do the Cabbage Patch bullshit. Jacob had his part in it. Slave society. I'm not no fucking Cabbage Patch baby. You know what I'm saying? There's brown people out there the same way. But I know I'm not one of them motherfuckers. I know I'm not. And if anybody think otherwise, you better go ask the Most High about me. Yeah, you better do a thorough asking too. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not living in fear anymore because of other shit. Like these niggas is trash. So for my people, rise the fuck up. And continue staying risen, nigga. Period. I'm sorry to use that word, but at the same time I'm not, because it's like y'all slaying that stuff on the low behind the social media platforms anyway, and you know you do. Most of y'all do. Most of y'all get on social media, act like you something else, you know what I'm saying? But behind closed doors, you definitely something else. You know what I'm saying? I could look at somebody's pictures, you know what I'm saying? It might be past stuff and something like a pictures tell a lot about a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to condemn people who trying to do right. But that Illuminati shit, I hate that shit, bro. That shit's already condemned. And all their words works and the essence of their being, bro. I'm telling y'all, Yahuwah has already promised them niggas get nothing. They get nothing. Nothing, bro. That's the true epitome of their fathers have inherited lies. That means the wrath of the Most High as well. So when y'all watching all these people going EMPs, Shabbat I keep my covenant with, you know what I'm saying? That's Yahuwah, that's my people. It's a reminder, bro. It's an affirmation. You know what I'm saying? Where these EMPs coming out, you know what I'm saying? They drop, you know what I'm saying, different warfares coming out with this Project Bluebeam shit. And different stuff like that. Even this weather warfare. When's the last time we had some real clouds from the Most High Yahuwah? You know what I'm saying? Real storms from the Most High Yahuwah. Most of this shit is cloud conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Chemtrails, 5G, HARP, CERN. You know what I'm saying? DARPA. You know what I'm saying? So, Hala Yahuwah. And it's a warfare weapon. Y'all don't look at these patents. Y'all don't study these industries. You don't study them as deep as you possibly can. Most people. There are those of y'all, shalom. There are those of y'all, and be still in me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pain. Enforced. Hala Yahuwah. There are those who do. Be encouraged and continue to do that stuff. But continue to rise the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Get more militant with your mind. That's a part of being revolutionized in your mind, in your thinking. You know what I'm saying? You don't take a nation back just by sitting there making posts. That's why I shout out Prince David, because he's worthy of being shouted out, because he's doing what the Most High has instructed. And I also do that because he's one of the main people who has been consistent out of all the peoples I've ever messaged or whatever. This man has been more consistent than every single one of you. And making an effort to visit the channel, if it makes sense or not. And I know the Most High sending him to do it. And I have my reasons as far as why. You know what I'm saying? But that's between the Most High and me in that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things where it's like, y'all put this stuff out there for your people, but what about supporting your people? You know what I'm saying? I'm here right now by the grace of the Most High, and that's a testimony in itself. You know what I'm saying? The same man that y'all was using, you know what I'm saying, the first time to put us in hotels, used him yet again and pay for our storage again. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I couldn't have done it. It's not that I wasn't doing this or doing that. Yahuwah knows the warfare me and my wife have been going through, our children have been going through. These niggas directly attacked my family again. And then lied. And then once one person got caught and I exposed her in the court, this bitch all of a sudden want to disappear from the case. These niggas handcuffed me for 2 hours to take my children from me by force. Talking about educational neglect because I teach them their own heritage. I teach them how to speak and read and write their own language, nigga. All this while praising the Most High Yah. I'm out in the field. I'm out in the mountains. I'm out in the city. Everywhere I go, in the hotel, where I know at times niggas can hear me. That's what the fuck I do. If they don't like it, then they can fucking flee. This is what it is. This is my land anyway. And y'all need to make your presence known in your land that way. Challenge these niggas. Get them uncomfortable. Make them uncomfortable with your existence. Because what they doing is they provoking shalom. They're provoking the Most High to wrath. So he's making them use, in ways, he's forcing them to use their own inventions to destroy themselves. It's a form of rebuking them with their own shit. I think it was like 2016 or some shit, 2017, where he used the weasel. Ain't part of that a definition of fool? Foolish thing, right? Considered to shut down CERN. 3 Hadron Colliders, bro. China got one. USA Inc. got one. And some other people got one. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they trying to seek to use your pyramids, your houses, to do it. To destroy the entire earth. If you've never read the book of Revelation Enforcement, which is 12 on through, they're telling you exactly what they seek to do, to destroy everything. And try to crack open a 60-mile wide dome like a fucking fishbowl. To let all that come down here. Meanwhile, obviously they don't fucking think that they're going to be destroyed in the process of it. This is what all these resets are for. You see what I'm saying? That's why they have underground seed vaults and all this other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like mud floods and shalom. You know what I'm saying? The cataclysms of Atlantis are old Amexium. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Amexium and stuff like that. It's y'all got to get out that mindset of the New World Order. The New World Order been around since before 1776, bro. It's only called a New World Order because Adam Weishaupt and them, you know what I'm saying, and they and Christopher Columbus, and before Christopher Columbus, you know what I'm saying, when they came together to be destructive, and they brought a cataclysm up on the earth again with all the shit that they're doing. This was the ancient technology that caused all the bullshit that caused that you know what I'm saying, the mud floods and all that stuff. This is exactly, shalom, this is exactly the reason why. You know what I'm saying? And it's a consequence. It's a consequence for that. The consequence is like, nigga, y'all niggas are gonna kill you. Look here, bro. Let them destroy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get on this social media, post stuff to communicate with each other. Don't put everything out there for them to try to learn everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But in spiritual warfare, you have to have a militant mind. You know what I'm saying? Not just here in your heart. Your heart. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, most people out here on social media even talking about, you know, we the original Americans ain't gonna make it. Because they don't know the Most High. His essence is literally in our breath. His name is literally in the breath that we breathe. His breath. You know what I'm saying? That was the original maker of the Mayas. This stuff is so deep, bro. It's so deep. This is one reason why we gave thanks for the sun. We gave thanks for this. A lot of people call it sun worship. Some people literally did just worship the sun. You know what I'm saying? The sun has its place in existence, but Yahuwah is greater than the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? You might find me in a video, Mubarak Akakim, because it's one of our brothers. I don't give a fuck what other people think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't look at creation as your brother and sister, what the fuck is wrong with you? How can you say that you know anything? You know what I'm saying? It is the sun itself didn't create us. But we need y'all. Y'all created the sun to help grow, to help heal, to help warm. You know what I'm saying? It's a process of how he creates. You know what I'm saying? And we can see that when a man and a woman have a child. You know what I'm saying? The whole process. That's how we know Yahuwah is greater than the sun. Period. We're his word made flesh, but we're reflections of him. We're not greater. Yahuwah is greater in me and orbing me and before me. Before I ever existed. You know what I'm saying? And I know I was created for this time. You know what I'm saying? And in learning that, it's one of those things where it's like, y'all gotta know what the fuck, what the real stakes really are, if I could put it in that sense. You know what I'm saying? You have to know what the stakes really are, because when your mind is in that mode where it's like, I see what needs to be done, I see what we must do, then you will see change that every single one of y'all are desiring. You know what I'm saying? You cannot play by the adversary's rules, seeking to be the ruler. Period. We're kings, we're emperors, we're kings and priests, and you know what I'm saying, pharaohs and all that stuff. And you mean to tell me that you're gonna bow down to a system that is of corruption? The system is a curse. We're not cursed, but the system is. Thou shalt not murder. They murder. Thou shalt not rob. They rob. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. That's what they do. The whole system is human trafficking. The fuck do you mean? CPS was created for the foster care industry. Allah Yahuwah, and no other name. To build and network and market the foster care industry. This is where child labor comes from. You could chase it in force. You could chase it back to the 1800s, but it goes even deeper than that, back to the first dynasty. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't know what the fuck you dealing with, you know what I'm saying? East Eden Trading Company, Sub-Saharan slave trade. You know what I'm saying? Marine Maritime Admiralty Jurisdiction, which is the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I'm saying? All the peoples that's involved with that, Esau, Jews, you know what I'm saying? And Ishmael, Islam. Come on, bro. I only know because y'all teaches me. Because when he says sit in my presence, sit in his presence. You must first practice the act. The act of what? Shut the fuck up. Hello, Yahuwah, bro. And that's why I be like, you know, the question how much you really love yourself and how much you really love your people, bro. Because if you really loved yourself and you really loved your people, enforce, ain't no pay, come forth, y'all. You would be out here doing what you can. My experiences ain't your experiences. I'm not expecting you to do how I do it, but I expect my people to be more bold and courageous than what they really have. You know what I'm saying? If these niggas trying to shut down one TikTok or this, that, and the third, so because of truth, nigga, get together, make a whole fucking app and start a whole other thing that you control. You know what I'm saying? Some people are already on that mindset. And in the midst of that, you need to prep your body with your mind so they can be on one accord with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because if you still around the people the low level thinkers out there who are still so stuck on religions or getting a paycheck, you need to leave them motherfuckers alone. At this point, the cruciality of it is we have to help save the earth. Because it helps save us. Yahuwah saves us from our ignorance, arrogance, pride, confusion, self-confusion, self-doubt, self-sabotage. So how do you save the earth in that? Well, fuck McDonald's. All that fast food shit, let that shit go. Keep your money, your currency. Monitor your currency. Monai. You know what I'm saying? Allah Yahuwah. And don't be so fucking maniacal with it. Fast foods. Stop buying meat. Study the meat industry. You know what I'm saying? Study meat glue. Some people are like, what the fuck is that? Why do you not know this by now? You're on social media every fucking day. On all your different platforms posting for business, but you don't know nothing about that? You don't know what the fuck you're eating, but you still eating that shit? There's clone meat, nigga. Where the fuck they getting it from? They'll tell you in some things they draw DNA from people and blood and tissue from people and create meat with that. Most of these industries, anywhere you go, Outback Steakhouses and the third, some of it's animal, but some of that you're eating human meat in the market. It's literally in the markets. Human meat. When they put all kinds of flavors and seasonings on it, it's already spoiled. It's already gone bad. They use that to hide it and food coloring in it too. You should know what food colored meat look like. Why the fuck you still eating this shit and you don't know what the fuck it look like? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say to people, bro. Total shalom. Cause it's one of those things where it's like y'all niggas gotta choose for yourself, bro. Life or death. You know what I'm saying? All these health people, this, that, and the third. Like I'm thankful for y'all who out there really living that life too, because I've gotten where I've gotten because of y'all too. Y'all utilize y'all, even if y'all didn't know it, if I didn't know it, and until I found out. But the fact that he's doing it says a lot, you know. I'm out here in the streets every fucking day, bro. I see a lot of stuff every day and every night in different places. I'm watching these niggas organize opposed to you and training for opposed to you to fight you on your own land again. This is Revelation 17, my nigga. 12 through 17. You don't even know your own heritage. You don't even know your own words, your own writings, but you can't even identify what they're actually speaking about, bro. Yahuwah's rising in my energy. You know what I'm saying? Let Hala Yahuwah be my Kundalini rising. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not no goddamn serpent. Period. I cut the heads off them bitches. Period, man. Funny thing about it is, I seen a white dude the other day. He caught two garden snakes. The first one, it was in a thing, you know what I'm saying? And the second one, it was in a trash can. He seen it behind the seat. He got scared. Funny thing about it was, he was like, you know what I'm saying, pick it up. I'm like, no. What, are you scared? I don't want to fucking touch it. I'm not scared of snakes. Because in my mind, I'm looking through my other eyes, like, okay, I'm looking through my real eyes. Y'all told me to tread on serpents. I'll smash the fuck out them snakes. You know what I'm saying? But those snakes specifically ain't had nothing to do with other people and shit like that or things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I also look at it as the two ones that had been reverse canceled, null and void, and rebuked in you and they rejected. They are. You know what I'm saying? And renounced and denounced and they're cut. Yeah, y'all already dealing with it. But that lets me know, you know what I'm saying, that symbology of that whole encounter. When he went to when I went to over to go look at the snake, he's like, ah! You know what I'm saying? But when the snake was moving in the trash can, this nigga jumped like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even jump. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I found it funny that when he went to enforce, he went to go pick that snake up or whatever and put it in the bucket thing with the other snake, and it was two snakes and it was two people, two creatures. I put it like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a male and a female who had been doing so much black magic and people behind them doing black magic. You know what I'm saying? People projecting themselves out and stuff, telling them, keep this, like we've been going through so much fucking warfare you couldn't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, nigga, we not, y'all take care of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wrath of the Most High opposed to them. One dude I met face to face in the park in Detroit, and I had asked him, you know what I'm saying, you should spar with me. Come spar with me. He looked at me like, nah, like you know, a lot of people in Detroit, their mindset is like, you know, yeah, you ain't really this. You know what I'm saying? They want to Shalom, they want to pre-accuse or prejudge, you know what I'm saying, pre-assume and this, that, and the third. And I sat there over time, I'm like, how is it you want to do black magic behind my back, but when I confronted you face to face and I was a little bit smaller than what I look like now, you know what I'm saying? You didn't want to spar with me face to face. But you a coward behind, you know what I'm saying, behind my back. You recognize I'm a warrior, but you ain't want to spar with me face to face though. But you want to try to spar with me with black magic. You weak as hell. You ain't got no power, nigga. Smaller than you in height and mass. The fuck you mean? You don't want to fight me face to face though, just playing. You know what I'm saying? Coward ass nigga. And that's been the way with most people out there. You know what I'm saying? I purposely go to people who's bigger than me. Told Shalom, Hala Yahuwah. To ask them to spar because that's me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to test out the skills y'all been giving me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it work. And you know what I'm saying? I like to have, you know what I'm saying, time sparring with people and stuff like that. And it's like, damn near every person that's bigger than me don't want to do it. But when y'all call the police on me and shit like that, it's 7 to 8 to 20 some odd police and shit like that. Y'all niggas bring a whole army for a nigga. Come on, bro. You don't see how that looks. You bring a whole army for one man. Who was greater, nigga? Period. 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 You confront them face to face, they cower. But I found it funny because that serpents in my mind, it represented those two motherfuckers who were sitting there attacking us. Y'all trapped them. They angry as shit, but he trapped them. You know what I'm saying? Caught and trapped. And that will be their end. And it's already done. They ain't gonna get free. They're not gonna be set free, you know what I'm saying? But me and my wife, my woman, my children, we set free. Yahuwah set us free from them. You see what I'm saying? Niggas be on the pages and stuff like that, sitting there monitoring and shit like this and this and the third. And you can find in my other videos on Just Be People where I'm sitting there calling people out like, interact. Don't be sitting there monitoring and shit. Them be them scary ass weirdos. Trying to learn you to try to find ways to fight against you, but still ain't learning shit. Y'all only giving them an insight of if it's even y'all, you know what I'm saying? Where they be able to see something and to try to get a glimpse of something and they still fail. As soon as they try to come against you or think to, even by trying to look, that was their destruction, period. Hallelujah. That's all there is to it. So that's why I'm like, when it comes to these weirdos, the more you stand, the less they'll be willing to fight. Because they fear you. That's the truth. That's why they do what they do. Somebody who got a result to black magic, they fear you. They're terrified of your existence. And I know they fear me. They fear me, they fear my woman, they fear our children. They're the epitome of their fears because of Yahuwah and Yahuwah alone. I've been calling these niggas out by name and organization. Y'all knows since 2016. In the churches everywhere we have been at, from Detroit to Colorado and in between everywhere else we've been at, on the buses, in the malls, in the stores, in the restaurants, the shelters. Come on, bro. I live alliteration. Well, if you do, let me see. I ain't got shit to prove to you. Prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. Stop being a coward and hiding behind social media and get out there and get active, bro. You know somebody who's in Colorado who can relate with this type of message? Hit them up. Hit the page up. You know where I be at when I be at on those? I'm directly challenging my people too, because it's like, bro, you don't have time to be sitting around on social media all day and just posting and shit like that. You ain't got time for a fucking 9 to 5. Live your dream. Help your people too. Because you can't be a priesthood without the hood, nigga. I ain't no hood, nigga, but I got the hood, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know what the mentality is to be, would be a hood, nigga, in an educated hood brother. You know what I'm saying? An educated brother from the hood. I don't have any gang affiliation. However, my relatives started gangs. Okay? The most sophisticated black mafia in the history of the United States. I don't want to say unfortunately, but I don't want to say fortunately either. But that's just where I stem from. You know what I'm saying? My mother was a cartel daughter. Her father and one of my uncles helped build that cartel. You know what I'm saying? And I chose to stand opposed to it. Because I'm not going to be out there destroying and force other people's lives with drugs, poisons that the CIA gave to you and your hoods. Gentrification. I'm not about to do that. I'm not standing for that foolishness. A lot of them were also Freemasons. And I exposed them to their face in their houses. A lot of them feel like they untouchable, but I don't watch them die. I didn't watch y'all take some of these niggas out. And I done been that same person who sat there and told them, y'all told me this. They thought I was crazy. And 2 months later, the same way that I told them they were going to die was the same way they died. Halal Yahuwah. This ain't no fucking game. Same Freemason ladies sitting there and trying to hunt us and track us and gang stalking and targeting and this, that, and the third. Chase that bitch through the hood. And watch y'all turn the entire neighborhood on her and chase her ass out the hood. Meanwhile, I could have got hit by a fucking black Charger with 2 more white people in it. I don't hate white people. Shout out to Ariel Saves and the children. Y'all totally different. Y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all turn to the ways of the Most High Yah. So that's a difference. I don't put them in that category. It's different. They stand opposed to this system. They stand for Yah. They actually hear and listen. They actually have their own communication with him. And they've been going through some of the stuff that I've been going through. You know what I'm saying? Protect your babies, bro. Don't think for a minute that I ain't made no effort, neither. Because before I release that little bit of information, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own investigations. Where I'm catching these niggas in their own lies. And y'all, yet again, is forcing them to speak and tell on themselves. They don't know that I have my own records. But Yah knows, because Yah taught me. And I'm doing what he trained me to do. And I'm out here to help my people. But where the fuck my people at? You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for those who do like and this, that, and the third on Instagram and stuff like that. But I need more than just likes. I'm not here for likes. I'm here for let's get our shit back. Period. No more asking these niggas for permission. No more waiting for an opportunity to be, oh, we can finally go get it. No. You know how much building material people throw away every fucking day? I'm walking, my nigga. I'm on the buses, my nigga. I'm on the light rail, my nigga. And I'm pulling carts. I don't sit there and hold a sign. Please give me $1. Anything will help. No, nigga, I got specifics. I need this. My family needs this. Here's what I'm selling. What you gonna do? I set up in the same neighborhoods where motherfuckers hate the fuck out of me and my family. And I watch y'all. Yeah, since y'all want to sit there and do all that witchcraft and all that bullshit, empty your motherfucking pockets. Allah Yahuwah. And this is exactly why I do it. When times seem bleak and it's like, man, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many snowstorms we done weathered. I just weathered one last week. And this second snowstorm, now I'm in a place where I can continue like Y'all told me to. You know what I'm saying? We got something to build for our people, bro. A whole school. How many people do you know how to interpret your own languages, your own tongue, your own heritage? If you ain't got no identity, you have no heritage. Therefore, where the fuck is your inheritance? That's part of being in a covenant and being chosen and knowing who you are and whose you are. If you don't know that, you need to be checking and identifying yourself like, what am I doing or what am I not doing? Where should I really be at? It's not about religion. It's about getting back what is yours. And stop teaching this foolishness out here. That's why I stay away from that Christ consciousness, because people have used it. I've had elders that y'all helped me surpass that enforcement with too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all helped me surpass them. And the last time where there's like, you know, if you did you know what I'm saying, you're antichrist. You don't even know what the fuck that means. You want to talk about Melchizedek, and you can't even really properly identify who Melchizedek is. Because Melchizedek, right or wrong, I'm not totally sure, because you get two different stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking y'all. But enforce, Melchizedek is Thoth, who was homeborn here in Amexem, what we call Tamarikans, land of the kings, the beloved kings, the royal priesthood. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Some of y'all niggas is. You know, enforced. All these fraternal orders in college and shit is directly connected to the same bullshit. Nigga, we create our own college, nigga. Y'all can help me create my own, radio station in my own form or unique form and stuff like that. Fuck all of this shit. Enforce. Let's meet up. Let's mix. Let's master. Let's do some mute. Let's do some songs. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Pull up. Let's do some ciphers. Let's change the very structure of the environment around us. Wherever we go. Just because it's our home. Oh, sir, you're breaking the law. Well, guess what? We're going to break it some more. Let's keep going. We got about how many more songs to do? Oh, 100? Bet. We'll be back here tomorrow, too. Hallelujah. And this is one of the things that I've been doing over time from Detroit to here. You know what I'm saying, in different ways and stuff like that. Is once I was in the house doing it, you know what I'm saying, and I get outside doing it, cause it's like I need room. You ever grown out your house to the point where it's like, or you praise y'all so much where it's like your house started to fall apart? Oh, you think I'm playing? You ever praise y'all so much that your house began to fall apart? You ever decree some stuff and praise y'all so much where it's like, yo, y'all knock them goddamn planes out the sky. Then you start hearing, oh, yeah, another plane that fell down. I'm one of them people who pray for that. Just to let you know. I'm one of them people who commanded and decreed that, just to let you know. I'm one of them people who was out there praising Yah, acknowledging Yah, till my body sweated, till my nose began to bleed. You think I'm playing? I got scars where I can show you, enforcement where I can show you. Right here, it healed up, but you still got a dark mark on my shoulder where I fell into a mirror dancing, praising Yah. I had a cut on my foot that I done fucked over, you know what I'm saying, with my couch when I was in Detroit and stuff, praising Yah, because I didn't praise and dancing with my eyes closed. Part of just a trust thing, but you know what I'm saying, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. Hallelujah. But I'm saying that because it's like, I have tools. I want to work with people. What's up? Some of y'all got tools. You want to work with people. What's up? Either you real or you not. Either you authentic or you not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, you know, real recognize real. That's what I'm saying, basically. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody's situation is different too. So, you know, but with all out, with no excuse, you know what I'm saying, making an effort every day to do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through we going through what we going through, you know what I'm saying, if you put it in that text. But enforcement to halal Yahu enforce it, yeah. But no matter what I've been enforced, halal Yahu, no matter what I've been mubarak to and dalu, what I've been going through with me and my family, we still persevere, we still are resilient. We're like a fucking strangling fig tree. We overcome those obstacles. Enforced. You know what I'm saying? Only what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that, I ask y'all to drive the whores out your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm left with what is rightfully mine. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard the Most High tell you, you earned this. You know what I'm saying? And then this was created for you, but you still earned it. I earned my birthright. I earned my right to speak. I earned my right to do what I do. I'm entitled to it. And with all due respect to the Most High, I cry out at times. I've been angry at him because I'm like, all these people back, all this, and this. But when it comes to actually doing what need to be done, where are they at? You know the length of where I'm willing to go for you and your people. And I enforce, and I don't give a fuck what other strangers and outside the we can want to sit there and think about it. And they know this shit. Can't tell you how many times y'all sitting there telling me, enforce, they're watching you. Oh, that's cool. They shouldn't have fucked with me. Because they going to keep watching, they ain't going to be able to do shit. I told you, you fuck with me, you pester me, you going to provoke me to praise y'all even deeper, even greater. I'm not stopping. This is who I am. I'm built for this, created for this, called and chosen. I boom, ya haka zoom. Hala Yahuwah Wendeho. Ab Yahuwah Wakanda. Hunaku Yahuwah. Shit, a lot of y'all use that word Wakanda and you don't even know what it represents. Stop using shit if you don't even know what the fuck it is just because it sound cool. Don't just listen to my music because, oh, that shit, that. Hear and listen with your heart. Y'all give them the ears, your ears to hear and listen. I'm speaking to you, my people. Yahuwah is speaking to you through me, my people. Hear what he has to speak and do it. Allah Yahuwah. I'm thankful I sat in his presence at the time he sent it, sit in my presence, bro, for 2 fucking years. I'm telling you, bro. 2 years. And I watched him take me from one place to embrace your heritage. I'm like, what? How do I do that? They said we war hungry and bloodthirsty. Now, it ain't all of us. Some of us Maya. We still praise the Most High Yah in the land of Mayak, my brother. Yah and my brethren. Whether you call it Turtle Island, a Mexham, you know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of Sham, 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 Shem, Shah, Shema, 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 Semi Shema, Hala Yahuwah. Burn them up, y'all. Shema. Hebrew text consisting of 3 passages of from the Pentateuch and beginning. Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God, our God, the Lord is one, Yahuwah. It forms an important part of Jewish evening and daytime prayer and is used in a Jewish confession of faith. We're not talking about the Khazarian definition of that, you know what I'm saying? Because Jews are Druids at the same time. And the deeper you study, the clearer it becomes. Even to the point where it's Israeli or Israel at a point can become questionable. And that's why I said Maya, because they're finding all Phoenician kinds of Paleo-Hebrew or Phoenician writing that they call Hebrew. That's why I say we not even Hebrew in that essence, because when the Greeks called us Hebraicus, Hebrew, the Greeks gave us that name. A byword, something other than our name. You know what I'm saying? But we know Maya, we know Azteca. You know what I'm saying? Inca and Olmec are some of the same stuff. Olmec is a Nahuatl word for or Aztec word for rubber people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that Phoenician, you know, phronesis and phonetics, you know what I'm saying? It's so much more to it. And when you talk about energy and frequency, you gotta be them people to know that, to be able to properly or actually have the right to teach about that. Because if you're not teaching it through Yahuwah, you're teaching it through the wrong way, and therefore that's witchcraft, that's black magic. It makes you no different from these motherfuckers out here. unless you're one of y'all and you're in that, you know, the times of learning and stuff like that. And so he's growing us and stuff. The Shema is one of the first things we teach our children in the laws of the Torah. But the Jews in 1948 CIA made up land, fictitious quasi incorporation, right? USA Inc. Blah 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 blah. If you teaching your children the Torah, how the hell you teaching them to hate the indigenous peoples to the Americas, North, South, and Central, including Europe, which is a portion of the Americas, and Canada and Alaska, according to the you know, back in 1600 maps and 1500s and 1400s and 1200 maps and stuff like that in cartography. Even when the Spanish came in and renamed shit in Forts Halayu, renamed Mexico into New Spain or New Mexico with Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and Wyoming. But they want to put borders on. Oh, you can't go to Mexico, but you could. New Mexico's part of America, though. Nigga, Old Mexico part of America too, bitch. I don't like those niggas, bro. And then they want to sit there and tell you Semite or some shit like that. Nigga, I am of Shem, you fucking retard. Meksham? The fuck is wrong with you? Shaman, you. I was about to go, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I be going sometimes because it's like, dog, y'all niggas sound fucking retarded. Pretending to have a heritage, a real heritage that's not even their heritage, let alone their identity. They don't got an identity. They don't have a heritage, and they know that shit. Why you think they guard it so deeply as they have done and try to hide it? Because it's not even theirs. Well, we're gonna write this, and this is law. They think to change times and seasons and laws. Nigga, that's still not a fucking law because you choose to change it because you wanted to, you dumb retard. Well, Yahuwah said it's still right. It's still right. The laws of nature, you fucking idiot. You cut down trees with food. How the fuck you gonna eat? Is that why you got clone food? Or you figured out? Oh shit. Well, maybe when you know, we didn't really know what we was doing, but nigga, you knew that you was fucking doing some shit that was wrong after a certain point, and you knew that shit. You can't tell me that the Most High ain't never convicted your heart and told you like, nah, you ain't supposed to do that. Nobody ever in your life came and tried to correct you. Nah, you ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. No, nigga, you're not supposed to do that. You sitting there trying to blow some shit up. Why the fuck you trying to blow these niggas up? What did they ever do to anybody? They're just there. They was already there. You're a y'all niggas are strangers. Why are you angry at what they have? What the fuck is wrong with you? Deuteronomy 6 and 4 through 9 and 11, 13 through 21, and Numbers 15, 37 through 41. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta realize the wrath of the Most High Yahuwah is opposed to those minds and those thinkers like that, bro. You gotta question, is his wrath opposed to you? If you ain't helping his people build and you calling yourself, you know, indigenous to this land, that you don't even know that our writings is in the Grand Canyon. They still got fucking pyramids that's weathered there, and all the majority of the pyramids are in the Americas before they was everywhere else. We built the mounds. Our ancestors built the mounds. They built the step pyramids. They built the triangle pyramids. Y'all gave them. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Some of our ancestors were giants. Not all of them were wicked. There's a lot y'all gotta learn about stuff. A lot you have to learn. A lot, bro. That whole Old Testament, as you say, or the Tanakh, was nothing but wars of our brothers fighting against our brothers who betrayed the Most High and our people with the strangers. That's where you get the land allotments and all that type of shit and all these government projects and shit like that. They're right there in these codexes that you call your religious texts. The Popol Vuh was there before the Bible and the Quran combined. The Islamic Moors that was here were here about 500 years or 1,000 years before Christianity came, and that began with Ishmael. Esau helped him create Judaism. Judah is my lawgiver. Yahuda, Yahudim. Moab is my watchpot. That's the Moors. Moab. Moroccans. The Moors. Moab. How dare you sit there and say the Moors were here first? No, they weren't. They were not the only people that was here first. Study Islam and many of the Moorish traditions. How you think Noble Drew Ali stole 300 million acres and took 3/4 of the earth's resources to help build Africa? Nigeria, Ghana were directly involved in the sub-Saharan and Arab slave trades, including what we call the transatlantic slave trade with the East Indian Trading Company. Stop playing with me. Yahuwah's the New World Order, nigga, period. This is what we gonna call New World Order, nigga. Cause it's order, not order out of, not ordo kale or ordo besponum sanctum. It ain't that bullshit. It's Yahuwah, Hunab Ku Yahuwah, Halal Yah.